it less slow. See if you can tighten it on the bottom. Testing, mic check. Nope. Testing.
Testing, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Those are all numbers that are being said. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WBBL playoffs. Today, the number 4 seed Leicester Riders will be taking on the number 5 seed Nottingham Wildcats. This is a win or go home game. Whatever team wins will move on to the next game. The loser, their season's over. It'll be interesting to see what we see today. For the Wildcats, Coach Kenrick Liberb will be leading her team against head coach Mark Jones for the Leicester Riders. Both teams like to attack with a balanced attack. Riders, as we know, are very team-oriented play. Nottingham as well. They're led by team captain Bra Ashton. At the guard position, the Riders led by team captain Anna Lappencooper, who has had some phenomenal games down the stretch of the regular season. Two very good teams in the playoff atmosphere. Let's see how this game goes. We are just waiting for tip-off in about 30 seconds. Here we go as tip-off approaches. The Leicester Riders coming out with a lineup of Hannah Robb, Oceana Hamilton, Brooklyn McAleer, Anna Lappencooper, and McConna Stone. For the Wildcats, they are rocking with number 3, Shawnee Edmonds, number 1, Bra Ashton, their numbers are yellow, I can barely read them. They've got some other people out there. I'll figure their names out as we go. But number 23 is out there for the Wildcats, Brooklyn Pennell. 21, that's Praise Ighavba. And here we go as tip-off approaches. Number 4 versus 5 seed in the first round of the playoffs. Win or go home. Who will come out victorious and whose season will end right here in Leicester? Opening tip. It's controlled by the Wildcats. So here come the Wildcats. They're going to get the first possession of this game. Riders in the last couple games were missing Brooklyn McAleer and Hannah Robb from the starting lineup due to COVID isolation protocol. They're now back in the lineup as that three-point shot misses from the Wildcats. Riders now with the ball. McAleer, right easy lane to the rack, gets a layup to go, and there's the first basket of the game. Brooklyn McAleer in her return. So now here come the Wildcats. It's Pennell with the ball inside. Jump hook is good. Wildcats answer right back with a strong take inside by Brooklyn Pennell. McAleer, she is some pressure in the full court by Shawnee Edmonds. Gets the ball into Robb. Downhill handoff, Lappencooper now. Pick and roll with Hamilton. Nice ball movement here, leads to a stone three-pointer, but it's no good. Hamilton on the glass, nearly had it, but it bounced out of her hands, out of bounds. Wildcats possession. Two here, just over a minute played. Wildcats with the ball. Tried to get it down inside, but Hamilton got a hand on the entry pass. Some wild passes here by the Wildcats, but they're getting them off. Step back, Jay. Bounces off the back rim, no good for Edmonds. They get their own miss, though. Wildcats, entry pass, inside. Blocked by Hamilton. Came from the weak side help and got the block, so Riders keep their possession alive. Quickly now pushing the pace. Hannah Robb swings it up to McAleer. McAleer looking for a screen from Oceana Hamilton. She gets it. Gets the ball into her. Nice pick and roll, but Hamilton can't control the ball. It's stolen by the Wildcats, and here they come in transition. Edmonds, pull up Jay. No good. It's rebounded by McAleer. Tried to give it to Lappencooper. Gets picked off easily. Some contact, a kick ball. Nothing called. Inside Edmonds. Little give and go layup. Gets it to drop. One of the more unorthodox possessions I've seen in a while, but it worked for the Wildcats, and there you go, 4-2 for the Nottingham Wildcats. Riders looking to answer back here. Lappencooper with the ball now on the left wing. She's looking for Hamilton, couldn't get it there, so gives it up to Robb. Robb taking it strong right, inside, steps around the defender, layup, bounced around and did not drop. Wildcats another rebound, and here they are pushing in transition. They're trying to make the Riders run, get them tired. Nice find, but couldn't get it to drop. An excellent pass from Bra Ashton, but couldn't connect it there. So the Riders now going to get another chance to tie this game up. Lappencooper double team. They get another steal. Wildcats defense has been stellar so far. Nice hustle by McConna Stone there in transition to stop the fast break and get the Riders in a half-court set on defense here. Wildcats off the gate have been very good on the glass and very good at getting steals and pestering this Riders offense. So here they go. Step back three. No good. Ball bounces out of bounds. They're going to say it's off Nottingham, which means the Riders are going to maintain possession. 7-11 left to play here in the first. 4-2 lead for the Wildcats. Brooklyn McAleer, she is going to be the main ball handler for the Riders today, it looks like. Looking for a pick and roll action with Oceana Hamilton, but she gets pickpocketed. Another steal for the Wildcats in transition, a foul. 2 shots coming up. Big credit to Nottingham's defense so far in the first quarter. Neither team wants their season to end here, but unfortunately for one of them, this is the last game of the season. So, Shawnee Edmonds at the line, first free throw. Rattles around and drops. Her second attempt. Gets that one to go as well. Makes it a 4-point lead for the Wildcats. Riders looking to answer back. They've hit a bit of a dry spell on the offensive end. Cooper gets into Stone in the corner. Baseline, strong take by McConnell. Stone couldn't get the layup to go. The dry spell continuing for the Riders here. As once again the Wildcats pushing the pace in transition. Another step back three. Gets it to go. What a shot by the Wildcats. 9-2. That was Praise Igharba, I believe. And I apologize for the pronunciation on that name. I think there may be a typo on my sheet. As Hannah Robb gets a three-pointer of her own to drop. So the Wildcats and the Riders exchanging three-point bombs early here in the first quarter. Back to only a 4-point Wildcats lead. Riders need to come up with some stops here. As Ashton is spaced, team captain Bray Ashton gets another three to go. So the three-point barrage is continuing here in Leicester today. As the Riders looking to answer back. Nice pressure by the Wildcats. Stone now. She's looking for Hannah Robb. Gets it there. Cooper, top of the key. Thought about another three. Didn't take it though. So Riders now with 5 seconds on the shot clock. They need something. McAleer spins, goes baseline. It gets poked out of her hands. It's going to be Riders' possession with 3 seconds on the shot clock. They got to get a shot up quick here. It's going to be Hannah Robb inbounding on the baseline. Finds Hamilton, nice inside, easy lay. Yeah, if Oceana gets the ball that deep in the paint, it's pretty much a guaranteed two for the Riders. As the Wildcats looking to answer back, another step back jumper. Gets it to go. What electric shooting we're seeing from Nottingham here in the first quarter. They are hitting some tough shots and giving the Riders the work on defense. That was Brooklyn Pinnell with a step back jump shot for Nottingham. So here come the Riders. Robb kicks it out to Cooper. Cooper looking for a Hamilton screen. Finds a wide open Stone for a three of her own. No good. And the rebound controlled by Nottingham once again. Nottingham pushing the pace. They're really just trying to outrun the Riders. A three-pointer off the back rim. It's rebounded by McConnell Stone. Cooper gives it up to Robb. Playing a little triangle offense here. Hamilton gets inside. Good footwork. But doesn't get the layup to drop. Strong rebound by Giles there for the Nottingham Wildcats. As here they are on the offensive end. Robb nearly came up with a steal. A scrap for the ball, and we've got a jump ball called. Seeing great hustle from both teams here. We're going to have a Leicester Riders timeout as the Wildcats lead 14-7 with 4:23 left to play here in the first. We'll be right back after this short break. Here we are coming out of the timeout. Head coach for the Riders, Mark Jones, decided to make some adjustments there. Riders are going to get the ball. Hannah Robb inbounds to Brooklyn McAleer. No lineup change, it looks like, so far for either team. Actually, I'm mistaken. Kennedy Nicholas has checked in for the Nottingham Wildcats. McAleer spins, taking a strong left side floater off the glass and no good. A fight for the rebound all over the place, but the Wildcats come up with it. Here they come in transition now. Ashton, pull up Jay, it's good. Nottingham picking apart the Riders from distance and from the mid-range. They now lead 16-7. This is a win or go home game in the playoffs, folks. The Riders need to pick up the pace. Nice feed to Stone inside, kicks it out to Cooper. A long two, gets it to go. And Cooper, the mid-range master of this Riders team. as here come the Wildcats looking to answer back. Pennell with the ball, swings it over. Could not catch the ball, so careless turnover there by the Wildcats on the cross-court pass, as Allison Lewis is going to check in for Hannah Robb here for the Leicester Riders. And for the Wildcats, Ashton is going to take a break on the bench. And in comes Shawnee Edmonds. McLear versus Edmonds. Edmonds has been quite a pesky defender for the Riders. I believe she has 1 or 2 steals already in the game, as Allison Lewis looking to attack. She's guarded very heavily. Hamilton now posting up. Good footwork. Kicks it back out to Lewis. Lewis thought about the 3, but takes it strong inside. Floater off the glass. No good. Rebound there by Kennedy Nicholas. Lewis nearly come up with a steal. The ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say Riders ball. So Riders force a turnover. They got 14 seconds on the shot clock here. Wildcats lead 16-9. 3:01 left to play here in the first quarter. Allison Lewis inbounding the ball on the sideline for the Leicester Riders. Gets it into Brooklyn McAleer. Looking for the floor. Instead, she takes it herself downhill. Tried to dump it off to Hamilton, but it gets picked off by the Wildcats, so not able to capitalize on the extra possession there of the Riders, as the Wildcats quickly break the press to find an easy lay-in transition. Nice ball movement there by Nottingham. They really look in control of this game so far. They now have a 9-point lead with 2:34 left to play here in the first quarter. Lewis gets the ball just ripped out of her hands. Head coach Mark Jones not happy. I can hear yelling from here as Hamilton gets another block. That makes 2 blocks in the first quarter for her. Riders trying to answer back. Brooklyn McAleer swings it. Hamilton thinks about the 3. Decides not to take it. Was looking for a cutting stone. Takes a pull at mid-range instead. No good. Brooklyn McAleer fighting for the rebound. No good. Nottingham with another rebound. Riders looking helpless on the offensive end here as Nottingham gets a nice open corner 3 and connects on it. Nottingham is just having their way on offense compared to the Riders, who have hit a cold spell now as they fall behind 21-9 here at home in the Morningside Arena in Leicester. Hamilton gets the ball. A lot of shot clock killed here. They only have 12 seconds. Nice entry pass to McAleer. Nice footwork to get a little spin around Jay. Brooklyn McAleer breaks a cold spell for the Riders. That makes it only a 10-point deficit with 1:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Wildcats with the ball. Edmonds now, primary ball handler. Pull up Jay, no good. Lappencooper has the ball now for the Riders. Gives it to a trailing Hamilton, who passes up to McAleer. Nice little give and go action, but Hamilton once again cannot hold on to the ball. And they're going to say it's Riders ball, though it looked like it might have gone off the hands of the Wildcats. For the Riders now, Katie Jenarushka is going to check in along with Hannah Robb, as McConna Stone and Allison Lewis are going to go back to the bench, get some rest, as the Wildcats are going to bring up the ball. Edmonds with it. Gets it inside to Nichols. Inside. Threw up a prayer but got fouled there, so 2 free throws coming up for Nottingham. Two free throws now for the Wildcats. This would put them up 12 if they connect on both, though they missed the first. Second free throw drops, so that makes it 22-11 with 57 seconds left to play here. Only a few possessions left in the first quarter. Is Lappencooper with a head full of steam, gives it off to McAleer. McAleer now comes to a standstill. 12 seconds on the shot clock, takes a strong right, inside, gets space, and one! Strong take from Brooklyn McAleer there. Gets right to her spot, plus the foul. McAleer does not get the and one to convert, but gets her own miss. A pull-up hook, no good. It's rebounded by Kennedy Nicholas. Nottingham in transition. Edmonds Little in and out move. She gets an and one of her own. What a play by Shawnee Edmonds in transition there to answer right back with an and one basket of her own. Let's see if she can convert on her free throw. Free throw's up, and free throw is good, so that makes it a 25-13 point lead. Riders trail by 12 points here in the first quarter. 32 seconds left to play. Winner go home stakes. This is playoff basketball, ladies and gentlemen. As McAleer with the ball, guarded heavily, looking for Hamilton, gets the entry pass in. Hamilton thinks about the mid-range, gives it up to Janaruska with a head full of steam, loses the ball. Another steal for Nottingham, wide open in transition, gets the easy lay to drop. Brooklyn Pinnell there with the layup in transition. 5 seconds for the Riders here. They gotta end the first quarter with a bucket. McAleer inside, left-hand layup, no good. Nottingham with the rebound. So that'll do it for the first quarter. Riders are trailing 27-13. It's been a phenomenal quarter from Nottingham from beyond the three-point line and from the mid-range. They have just been executing very well on the offensive end compared to a Riders team that has looked a bit helpless on the offensive end. We'll be right back after this break. And we are back here in the second quarter. It's been a hot start for the Nottingham Wildcats, the 5 seed, who have taken a 27-13 lead here after 1 quarter of play. The Riders now back out rolling with their starting lineup. Wildcats same except for Kennedy Nicholas, who's been playing good bench minutes for them so far, so they're going to let her keep playing. As Nottingham has the first possession here of the second quarter. Quickly gets to her spot with a mid-range pull, but it's no good, controlled by Oceana Hamilton. As the Riders really looking to pick up the pace here in transition, get some easy baskets. Stone has the size advantage, uses it, gets an easy layup. That makes it a 12-point deficit. Riders now need to get some stops to get back in this game. Lapakuba gets blown by. Nice layup inside for number 9. That's Janae Giles with a quick attack for Nottingham. Answers right back after the Stone layup. Hamilton was looking for a cutting McAleer, but gives it to Stone now. Stone to Brooklyn. Contact. Hard fall there for Brooklyn McAleer, but Riders will get the ball back. And a fresh shot clock, 14 seconds. Bray Ashton checking back in for the Nottingham Wildcats. Brooklyn McAleer now with the ball. She's been handling the ball primarily for the Riders, in contrast to Anna Lappencooper, who was during McAleer's absence with COVID protocol. Time winding down, they're going to dump it into Hamilton to beat the shot clock. Layup, no good. Rebound by Nicholas. She gives it quickly up to Ashton in transition. Riders quickly answer to able to set their feet, but a nice entry pass and an easy take. Gets the foul. Nottingham really picking apart the Riders' defense here, as Brooklyn Pinnell gets the and one layup to go. And Olampin Cooper is going to hit the bench for the Riders. Robin Ainge is going to check in, as Brooklyn Pinnell converts the and one play. Riders now trail 32-15. It's been a slow start for them here in Leicester. They really need to pick it up on the offensive end. Inside, Hamilton. Foul. She'll be going to the line. And if you're Nottingham, that's what you want to do, because you know Oceana Hamilton 9 times out of 10 is converting that play, so at least foul her, make her go to the free throw line and earn those points. As Oceana Hamilton gets a first free throw to drop. Second one, no good. Another rebound for Kennedy Nicholas. As team captain Bray Ashton, once again, leading the offense for the Wildcats here. In the corner now, Pinnell takes it strong inside, no good, but not sure if a foul was called there or not, but the ball does go out of bounds and it will stay with Nottingham. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Quickly gets inside, couldn't get the shot to go, and Kennedy Nicholas could not control the offensive rebound there, so Riders now get a much needed stop. McAleer hands it off to Hamilton. Hamilton inside, no good. Contact, no whistle. She looked to the ref like she wanted to call there. Refs seeming to let these girls play. There haven't been too many whistles so far. Inside, another tough basket to go. Praise. There's McAleer now with the ball, gives it to Hamilton, swings it to Ainge. Leads to a McAleer long two, no good. Offensive rebound by Stone, gets a putback to go. Nice follow there by McConna Stone on the offensive glass. That's one thing this team does very well. But they're going to need to do better than a few offensive rebounds to get back in this game against a red-hot Nottingham team. Deep three. Gets it to go. Deep three from Janae Giles. And a whistle now. Perhaps an injury. I'm not sure what the whistle's for, but we have a sub. The 16-year-old Powell is checked in for the Riders, along with Anna Lappencooper once again. Stone and McAleer hitting the bench. Ainge now with the ball on the left wing. Nearly loses it, Powell. Couldn't take a three. Nearly banked it in. Lappencooper tips it to Hamilton on the offensive glass. A little bit of miscommunication there, but the Riders managed to hold on to it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Lappencooper kicks it out. Ainge tries to get inside to Hamilton, but it's picked off. Another steal by the Wildcats. As a loose the ball there, but the refs say it went to the Wildcats. It's going to be a Nottingham timeout here with 6:48 left to play in the second quarter. The Wildcats lead 37-18. We will be right back after this short break. Here we are after the break. Riders find themselves at a 19-point deficit here. Just over 3 minutes in the second quarter of the playoff action here. This is a win or go home game. Riders really got to pick up the slack quickly if they want to keep their season alive. Nottingham has been red hot from the field as that mid-range pull-up nearly goes. Rebound controlled by Robin Ainge. But as I was saying, Nottingham is clicking on all cylinders right now on the defensive and offensive end. And an offensive foul, which they're saying Oceana Hamilton threw an elbow there, but some conversations between some players and some refs here. Hannah Robb getting a few words in, but it's going to be Nottingham ball. Another turnover for the Riders. Bray Ashton with the ball. Team captain for this Nottingham team. She's done a good job of commanding her team so far, but there was an offensive foul there, maybe an illegal screen. Legal screen would make the most sense. As McConna Stone is going to check in for Oceana Hamilton. I believe that is her first rest of the game. Riders missing Louise Rouse, their backup center, so Oceana Hamilton has been carrying a lot of the load at that center position. Robb, a three. No good. Ainge nearly got the rebound as Aaron Powell picks up full court. But Nottingham once again able to get quickly by any full court pressure the Riders can throw. They get the ball inside. Nice little handoff action, but a loose ball. Diving for it, Hannah Robb. You love to see the hustle. We got a jump ball, which will go the Riders' way. As Brooklyn McAleer is going to check back in, giving Robin Ainge some rest on the bench. As Riders going to get the ball. They're looking a little better on the defensive end, but they're still not quite executing the way you'd want them to on offense to get back into this game and climb back from this 19-point deficit. McAleer in the corner, gives it to Stone in the mid-range. Stone going to take it. No good. Rebound by Ashton. Ashton now pushing the pace. Heat check three. No good. It's rebounded by Lappenkuber. Both teams really pushing the pace in transition. Hannah Robb wide open for three and connects. The marksman of this Riders team, Hannah Robb, doing everything she can to keep the season alive for the Leicester Riders here. 5:25 left to play in the first half. As Nicholas tried to pass the ball inside. Bounces off the Wildcats, which means it's going to be Riders' possession. Looks like Brooklyn Pinnell is going to check into the game for the Wildcats. As Anna Lappenkuber now is going to get the ball handling duties for the Leicester Riders. Another three from Hannah Robb, no good. Aaron Powell nearly came up with a miss, actually does. McConna Stone gathers it. Lappenkuber swings it to Robb. Thought she was going to take another three there, but she gets inside, kicks it out to McAleer. Good ball movement by the Riders here. Lappenkuber a three, hits it. Some momentum now for the Riders in offense. Back-to-back triples. That cuts it down to a 13-point deficit. 4:45 left to play here. Nottingham got to answer back. Ashton with the ball. She's slowing the pace down, looking to go one-on-one against McAleer. Nicholas trying to set up against Stone. They get the pick. McAleer dives deep. It's picked off. Aaron Powell with the steal and a foul. No, jump ball. So Nottingham quickly get the ball back. Aaron Powell, who's not seen a lot of minutes for the Riders in the regular season, getting big minutes here in the playoffs, hoping she can bring a little spark of energy off the bench. Phantom foul called there. Kennedy Nicholas is going to be going to the line. Fouls on McConna Stone. That is her first foul of the game. Nottingham very good at getting that entry pass in to a cutting big for a wide open look at the rim. Riders have to do a better job of getting on the backs of the big men. Big woman, I should say. But they seem to be fronting the pass more than they are getting behind and guarding the basket, and that is leading to a lot of opportunities here for the Wildcats in the first half. As Kennedy Nicholas gets both free throws to go, and Lappin Cooper nearly lost it, but she gathers, and here come the Riders. Aaron Powell now with the ball, taking it strong right, kicks it out to Brooklyn McAleer. Cuts in, Hannah Robb now on the perimeter, takes it strong inside, layup, no good. Another rebound for Nicholas. Nottingham moving the ball well. The Riders able to get back and stop the fast break. Ashton with the ball now. Little in and out, but they call it travel. It was a nice move, just didn't put the ball on the floor quick enough. As Katie Janaruska is going to check in for the Riders. Aaron Powell going to the bench. McAleer bringing up the ball for the Riders. Takes it inside left. Spins, kicks it out. Janaruska, a three. No good. Rebound by the Riders inside. Brooklyn McAleer finds Lappin Cooper. A Wildcat hit the deck as Janaruska gets blocked on the layup. It's out of bounds. Riders maintain possession. Nice block there by Kennedy Nicholas. As the Riders have 4.5 seconds to get a shot off here. Hannah Robb looking for somebody. She looks lost. Gets it into McAleer. Another Wildcat hits the deck, but they can't get the wide open shot to go. It goes out of bounds off Stone on her efforts on the offensive glass. So Wildcats going to get the ball back. Riders had some momentum with back-to-back triples, but they've been scoreless since. We have 3:25 left to play as the Wildcats lead 39-24. It's Bray Ashton now with the ball for the Wildcats. Baseline, gets by, layup goes up and gets it to drop, but there was a foul on the floor beforehand. Nice move there by Janae Giles. The Riders just look slow on their feet today. As the Wildcats going to get the ball on the sideline, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ashton inbounds it. Pinnell with the ball. Gets right by Janaruska, gets right to the rim, but it's blocked by Stone. They get their own miss. Nicholas can't get the putback to go. A loose ball gathered once again by Nottingham. Floater, no good. Riders finally come up with a rebound, and here they go in transition. Brooklyn McAleer running by every single Wildcat. She stops, hands off to Lappin Cooper, gets the ball back. She had some space for three, doesn't use it. Breaks the ankles of her defender and gets the mid-range pull-up. Does not go, though. Riders keep missing open shots, and I believe Janae Giles has hit the floor maybe 4 times in the last minute of game time. Pull up for Pinnell. Bounces up, but no good. Hannah Robb with the rebound. Once again, trying to push the pace in transition, get any momentum in this game here. Tried to find Janaruska in the corner, but the Wildcats able to get a hand on it. Head coach Mark Jones for the Leicester Riders is going to opt to take a break, talk it over with the girls. They have 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to play here in the first, looking to build some momentum going into the second half. Nottingham leads 39-24 here in the playoffs. We'll be right back. Leicester Riders now out of the timeout. They're going to get the inbound in the front court. And Connor Stone kind of bounces off her hands but goes back to Lappencooper, who inbounded the ball. A wild pass there as the Riders, another careless turnover. As Nottingham is going to bring up the ball. Ashton with it. Number 11, Natalie Charity, is checked in for Nottingham. As Brooklyn Pinal gets the long three to go. Nottingham has been very consistent from beyond the arc, and that has been one of the main factors in their massive lead here in the first half. 1:50 left to play. Riders looking for anything on the offensive end. Lappencooper swings it. Janarushka gives it back up to Lappencooper. She's going to take a three. No good. It's controlled by the Wildcats. Threw the ball right into Hannah Robb, so Riders get a steal. They've looked good on the defensive end, but the Riders, a team that has not been doing very well in the half-court setting here, as Lappencooper draws a foul. The ball nearly bounced in. Brooklyn Pinal for the Nottingham Wildcats is your lead scorer of the game so far. She has 12 points. For the Riders, both Hannah Robb and Brooklyn McAleer have 6 points apiece. Brooklyn McAleer, who, mind you, is a guard, already has 7 rebounds in the game, though, as Anna Lappencooper gets a first free throw to fall. And the second. 2 for 2 from the free throw line is Anna Lappencooper. As a whistle here, there was a sub that the refs did not get, so Allison Lewis is going to check in for Katie Janarushka. Heavy minutes for the Riders starters here. Bench has been very thin. This is Nottingham. They've been in control of this game from the start. With 1:16 left to play here in the first half, they're up 42-26. Quickly gets inside and quickly gets the layup to go. They are literally just running circles around the Leicester Riders here in the first half. You got to hope for a big adjustment coming out of halftime if you're this Riders team. McAleer, handoff to Robb. Strong head of steam downhill, gets a layup to drop. Nice body positioning there by Hannah Robb to get the layup to drop. 44-28 for Nottingham. Ashton with the ball. Lappencooper picks off the pass, but it's quickly gathered up by Pinal, who swings it in the corner. That's a double dribble. Natalie Charity with the turnover there. Both teams have not been controlling the ball too safely, but the Wildcats still doing a better job of it than the Riders. As McAleer, stop and pop. A fight for the rebound, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Riders' ball. That pass just found nobody and goes right out of bounds. Hannah Robb threw it away. Nottingham now going to elect for a timeout. 25.3 seconds left to play in the first half. You notice the Riders have only 3 points from turnovers here in the game compared to Nottingham's 10. Nottingham is also beating the Riders in points in the paint, fast break points, and bench points. However, the Riders have been doing better in the fast break. We'll be right back after this break. As we come out of the timeout here, another interesting stat. The Riders literally have 0 bench points in the first half. It has all been the starting lineup. So far, Hannah Robb with 8, Brooklyn McAleer with 6, Anna Lappencooper with 7, McConna Stone with 4, and Oceana Hamilton with 3 points. Not a full shot clock here for Nottingham, but a 1.3 second difference between the two. As Ashton going to bring up the ball. If you're Nottingham, you're looking to kill as much clock as possible here so the Riders can't end the half with a made basket. Nicholas nearly lost it, but Nottingham holds on to it. Pinnell now thought about the 3, does not take it, gives it up. Shot clock winding down, 2 seconds, 1 second. Riders, nice stop. They force a violation. The horn sounds at the end of the quarter, but it should be Riders' ball with 1.3 on the clock. So we're going to wait and see what the refs elect to do here, because the shot clock violation did sound, which means it is a turnover at that point. And yep, it's just been announced, 1.3 on the clock. Riders are going to get the ball to end the first half here. I mean, not much you can do with 1.3 seconds in the back court, but that's enough time to hoist up a prayer, and if you're lucky, you get an extra 3 points going into halftime. Nottingham going to bring some full court pressure. Hannah Robb is going to inbound the ball. Feel like I'm watching American football as Allison Lewis gets the ball and doesn't get the shot off. Nice defense by Nottingham. So there you go. The first half of basketball has been played in the playoffs. Win or go home. Nottingham does not want to go home. They are up 44-28. The Riders have been struggling here in the first half. Let's see if they can make some adjustments in halftime to come back and make this game a bit more competitive and keep their season alive. We'll be right back after halftime. Enjoy the break.